Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I do have a Christmas mystery box from Colorfuljuly. I did unbox their Halloween mystery box, so they also went ahead and sent me their Christmas box, so I'm going to be unboxing it and also creating a Christmas nail set in today's video. I do want to give a thank you to Colorfuljuly for sending this over to me. I think it was really cute the way I opened it out of like the little poly mailer, to see that it was wrapped and it had like the ribbon with the bow and like the little like paper cutout of the reindeer. I just think that was so cute, and if you know me, you know that anytime I see cute packaging like this, it always excites me. And this one here, it was like I was sent a Christmas gift from like one of my friends or like a relative, and I just like pulled it out and it's like all wrapped up. It's super cute, and I just thought that was a really nice touch. Once I did go ahead and remove the wrapping and the ribbon, you just see the like brown box, which is the actual Christmas mystery box, and they have like their little Colorfuljuly sticker. I went ahead, opened that up. We have a couple more little paper cutouts. These are kind of like the little things where you can write like to, from on the back of them and like tie them on a little present with a ribbon. I thought that was pretty cool. At first I thought they were stickers, but then I saw like the little hole punch out thing. I think these will be very nice for me to wrap my Christmas presents, which I have not got to yet, so I guess those will come in handy. The bubble wrap is also very cute. It's a light pink color and it's hearts instead of like the regular circle bubble wrap. We had a little thank you sticker, and then here is just an overlook of the box. I do want to go ahead and give a spoiler alert because I am going to be unboxing everything that I did receive in my Christmas mystery box. So if you want to go ahead and purchase yours and see what's included in yours before watching that video, that is totally okay, and you can skip out of the video now. But if you do plan to stay, let's go ahead and unbox it. Starting off with this like little Santa sack bag. I really like this. I think it's super cute. It would also act as a great little decor item. You could stuff it with some like gift wrap or something like that to make it look full, and it would just look like you have a little sack of presents. I think that's very cute, and it's also cool that there is stuff inside of it. So the first item that I received was this little nail palette ring. I do not have one of these, and I feel like it would work best if you're working on a client's nails, which I do not take clients. I only do my own nails, but maybe I will find a use for it. Maybe I will end up using it. I don't know. I think it is very pretty. The ring is also adjustable, so it can fit on like any fingers, and also like it probably will fit most people. The next item included is this rose hand lotion, hand cream. I did not smell it to open it up. I think I received another one of these from another company and I really liked it. It is a little bit watery. I'm not sure about this one for sure. Like I said, I didn't open it, but we do get a rose scented hand cream, and also in that little bag were some more of the little paper cutouts, a Santa hat, a wreath, and some bells. These are the same thing with the little hole punch where you can use them as like little gift things, like to say to, from on them. The next item is this velvet powder. I know some people also call it, I believe, flocking powder, but basically it's just like a little fuzz where you can sprinkle over any of your nail art or a full nail and just kind of give it like that fuzzy look to it. I think this would be great to create maybe a Grinch or a Christmas tree, just to kind of give your nail a like 3D aspect. I have never used this product before and I feel like I need to so badly. I think these were also included in my Halloween mystery box, and ever since I received them in that box, I've been wanting to use them, but I just don't know exactly how to use it. I also don't want to like use it incorrectly and mess the whole design up. But we also have this red color here as well. It is a little bit hard to see on camera, but they are both the exact same velvet powder, just two different colors. We also have these Aurora heart-shaped charms. These I thought were so beautiful. I do wish that maybe they were like a snowflake or just a little bit more Christmassy, but it's okay because you can still use hearts in a Christmas nail set, and with the new year coming, Valentine's Day will be here in no time, so these would be perfect for that. But I do just like incorporating hearts into any nail set, especially these ones. Just look at them, the way they're clear, but you can like move them, and in the different lighting it will give that like blue, purple, pinkish tint to it. I just thought they were so unique and very beautiful. The next item are some chunky Kawaii Christmas charms. There are only 2 different ones in here. We get a total of 5. I received 3 mittens and then 2 bells. Very nice and definitely giving a Kawaii Christmas. I think I should do a Kawaii nail set for Christmas. I haven't done one in so long. The next item is a red Christmas glitter, and this one is more on the like chunky side. It has like some finer red glitter pieces. It also has some larger ones, and I believe there were like some cutout star glitter pieces in this as well, and it was a beautiful glitter. It was giving a little bit of Valentine's to me. I don't know why I like am thinking of Valentine's, but it would be an ultimate glitter for Christmas as well because it is red. We have another Christmas glitter, and this one is more of like a sequin glitter mix. It had some green Christmas trees. It also had some crosses, and it also had like a apple with a bite taken out of it, like the apple design. I'm not sure the reason for that. The only thing I could think of was the big apple, like New York. But overall, the Christmas trees would be perfect for your Christmas nail sets. We also have these little swatches, and these are just like little square glass swatches, and you can like swatch your color on them and then stick it directly to the polish that you swatched. I think these are very cool. I usually do only use the regular swatch sticks though. The next item is some nail foils. We have a good variety here. They are not Christmas, and I was really hoping for some Christmas ones, but these ones are very pretty. We have some oil slick ones. We have like chrome, some like iridescent oil slick, just a bunch of different designs. The camera does not do justice for how beautiful these are. I also didn't try them, so I'm not 100% sure on the quality, but they did look very beautiful. I'm hoping that they're very good quality. We have some glitters. I did not open this up just because it did spill in the bag here, but they're very pretty. You can see we have a good variety of different colors there. I just didn't want to open it and make a mess of my nail area, especially if I didn't end up using it and having glitter everywhere. You know how that goes if you do nails. The next item, I think this was actually my favorite item of the box. I love these little charms. They're so pretty. We have some reindeer, Santa, Christmas trees, stockings, candles. I didn't know for sure if it was a candle, but I think it's like a candle with a poinsettia. And then we also have mittens. And I like that you don't get like only 2 or only 1. You get like, I think it's like 5 in each little container here. These are also have like the curved back, so it makes it a little bit easier when you are applying it to your nail. And they are not super large either, which I really like because I think they would still look nice on your natural nail if you only like to do your natural nails. And of course, they would look nicer on a shorter nail extension. The next item are these green crystals. Sadly, these are not flat back. If you personally know me, then you probably know that I don't really like to use crystals that are not flat back, just because I don't really like how hard it is to apply them to the nail. We also get a good variety of some Christmas stickers. This sheet here just has a good little variety. It has like a nice border where you could use for different sorts of things. A super huge Christmas tree in the center, and then obviously just basic little Christmas things. This one, same type of thing. We have some Santas, some candy canes, some stockings, snowmen. This one, the same type of thing, just a different design. Reindeers, trees, ornaments. This one here is not Christmassy themed, but it is some yellow hearts. I'm not sure why this one was included. I would have liked it better if it was Christmas. The second to last one here are some white snowflakes. Super beautiful, and it's always nice to have white snowflake stickers. And the last sticker sheet are some gold snowflake stickers. Super beautiful. I just love that shine. And it's always nice to have like Christmas stickers. If you're a beginner, stickers are the way to go. And the last thing included in my Christmas mystery box are these 12 solid gels. I was a little bit confused with this product because I didn't really understand how it was Colorfuljuly's product. It was just a little bit odd to me because the stickers were just placed on there. Also, when I opened it, I thought it was slightly weird that the pieces of foil, the way you seal the product, was already removed. I did not remove any of these and they were all open. You could plainly tell though that they were not used because you would be able to see that someone dipped a brush into it, but I just thought that was really weird how all of mine came open. I'm not sure the reason for that. I'm also not sure if you purchase this box, if yours will come opened or if they will come sealed. I just really don't know what to say about that. But I was glad that they were at least new and not used. I am quickly just going to go through all 12 of the colors. Looking at this, I didn't get 100% Christmas vibes. I do wish that the colors were a little bit better laid out to having more of Christmassy themed colors. There was no red whatsoever. There was also no gold, which I think is a pretty standard Christmas color. I mean, I'm not complaining in any way, but I don't know, this little gel set here, I was getting more of a fall vibe, just more of neutral colors, but overall, I am still very thankful for this Christmas mystery box. Let's go ahead and now jump right into the nail set. I'm going to be doing a quick set today, but doing a ton of nail art. Starting off here, I'm taking my pinky and my thumbnail, and I am just putting them on my nail stands. For these two nails, I'm going to be doing some glitter encapsulation, but I wanted to put glitter over the entire nail, so I'm not doing it like that Gel X encapsulation method that I did in a previous video. If you haven't watched that, make sure you go check that out. It is an awesome way to encapsulate when you are doing the Gel X method. But because I did want to use a bunch of glitter, I just went ahead, put them on my nail stands, and I'm going to be placing my sequins and my glitter pieces before putting the nails onto my natural nails. So starting off, I went ahead and opened up all the glitters that I thought I would use in the nails. I opened up a gold foil, the red and green glitter that was included in the box, and I also pulled out a gold glitter as well. And I just took a little bit of a 4-in-1 base gel and applied that to the nail. I then went ahead and placed the larger Christmas tree sequins and flash cured those. And now I'm going in with another layer of that 4-in-1 base gel, and I'm just going to be applying my smaller glitter pieces. When it comes to working with larger sequins, we all know it can be a little bit difficult to get those into the full cover nail tips. So the easiest way I have found to do that is actually start off with a little bit of your product that you're using. For instance, I used a 4-in-1 base gel. I went ahead, put a little dab of that where I thought I wanted to place the larger sequin. I then placed the sequin. Once I liked the placement, I turned on my little flashy light and held the sequin in place, trying to avoid any air bubbles as best as possible, of course, and I just did a quick little flash cure on that. Then once it was cured in place, I just went ahead, applied a second coat of the 4-in-1 base gel, and applied all of my other glitters. I ended up not using the gold foil just because I thought the gold glitter went really well with the red and I didn't feel the need to go in with any gold foil. But I really love how these nails turned out. I think it was super easy and just a really nice touch to the set. I love glitter nails and just playing around with glitter, I just think it's so much fun. So after I liked the nail, I thought it looked good, I did go ahead and wipe the sides, and then I went ahead and popped it into the nail lamp to cure for a full 30-second cure. And then I'm just going to be repeating the same exact thing as I just did on my thumbnail. So while I am finishing up my thumbnail here, since there isn't much to explain since I already explained it with my pinky, I do slightly want to talk about the Christmas mystery box from Colorfuljuly. It is currently available on their website, which I will be linking down below in the description box. And the price point of this box is $69.99. If I do have any discount codes for this box, I will be sure to link them down below along with the website to where you can purchase this box. I also want to say that in the description of like them promoting the box, it does say pictures are for reference only. Colors and styles of all products in this box will be randomly picked. So of course your items may not be the exact same as mine. For example, you may get a green glitter instead of a red glitter. You may get blue snowflake sequins instead of white snowflake sequins, so on and so forth. You know, just colors and styles may vary, and it kind of just all depends because it is picked at random. So I hope that helps a little bit with any questions you may have. I think this is overall a good Christmas mystery box. I do think the price point is a little bit high for the products you are receiving, but if I have a discount code, that probably can help a lot bringing that price down. So after the thumb had cured, I did go ahead and brush off the glitter, and then I applied my nails. For these 3 clear nails, I went ahead and applied them using that 4-in-1 base gel, and then for the 2 glitter nails, since they are jam-packed with glitter, I did go ahead and just glue those on as press-ons, just because I wanted to make sure that I was able to have them on and they wouldn't, like, if I used the gel, I was worried the gel wouldn't cure fully, and that can cause problems. So if you are doing nails like that, I would recommend applying them using some nail glue instead of using a gel-based product. So I went ahead, applied them, I did my filing and buffing, and now we are ready to begin the actual nail set. For the 3 nails that have nothing on them at the moment, I'm using the Daily Charm Charm Gel in Skinny Dip. I think it's 203. I will be linking it down below in the description box. Recently, I've really been liking this nude color. I just think it's a very nice, like, wintry nude. I think it's super pretty and just looks really nice if you're looking for a good nude or any good polishes. I highly recommend checking out Daily Charm. Recently, I have become addicted to the Daily Charm website. They have so many good products, and I just really love the quality of their products. I do have a discount code with Daily Charm, and that discount code is NAILEDBYBRANDI, and you can use that to save 10% off the Daily Charm website. And of course, all of that information will be in the description box if you do want to purchase anything. So I am going in and applying this color to the 3 nails that I mentioned. I went ahead, applied a nice even coat for my first layer, cured for 30 seconds, and now I'm going in with my second layer, and then I will cure again for 30 seconds. After I had my nude base on the nail, I'm now ready to do my nail art. So I'm going to be using the Charm Gel Perfect White. I'm also using this Colorfuljuly metallic gold. This one was so beautiful. It did not come in this box, but it came in another box that they had sent me, and I just thought it was the perfect Christmas gold. And then I will also be using this dark green color, and this one was included in my Christmas mystery box. So starting off on the middle finger, I am going to be doing kind of like a striped design, not making it like a candy cane, it kind of giving me like a plaid design. I just thought it was really cool, and I'm just going to be basically doing lines. Starting off with the white, I added a slimmer white line, and then I'm going to be doing a thicker white line right beside that. And in between each line, I did do a quick little flash cure of around 15 to 25 seconds just to make sure it wouldn't move. And then once I was finished with the white color, I did make sure that the lines were fully cured, since I will be overlapping with some green lines. Really, there isn't much for me to explain because I'm just drawing on two different thicknesses of the lines here. I start off with the thinner line, I do a flash cure, and then I go in with the thicker line, and I'll just be using the white, the green, and also the gold. While I'm finishing up this last line here, I do quickly want to mention that I don't feel like this design is absolutely beginner friendly, but if you do get yourself a good long liner brush, it can help tremendously. I remember when I first started doing lines or doing any nail art, I used to always use the tiniest line brush ever, and I would always struggle with getting my lines straight or keeping them like a crisp straight line. And ever since I moved and am now using a longer, good quality line brush, I have just seen so much improvement in my line straightness and quality. So if you are struggling, I do recommend getting some good line brushes. The one I'm using here, I will have linked in the description box below. But honestly, just take a look at Amazon and find one that has a longer brush on it, not just something very small and tiny. But like I said, I will be linking the one I'm using down below. I also know that Daily Charm has some really good quality brushes as well. I went ahead and moved on to the next nail. For the index finger, I'm going to be doing a present nail, and as you can see, I did thicken the lines up off camera. At first, I had them very thin, but then I thought that it wasn't looking quite right. I wanted to thicken up those lines just a little bit more, so I went ahead and just did that off camera and made the lines a little thicker. I made sure that the lines were fully cured, and now I'm going in with the gold color and I'm just going to be drawing on the bow. I don't know why, but I always struggle with doing bows like this. I think honestly this was the hardest nail for me. I just, I always struggle with getting like both of the sides of the bow like to match, making it look like a bow. And anytime I draw on like the little lines coming down as the ribbon, I just think it always never looks like a bow. This is definitely one of those harder designs for me, but I feel like it really brings together a Christmassy nail set, and it just looks like you have a wrapped up present on your nail, which is one reason why I always choose to do this design, just because I do think it's something very simple but yet just brings the whole set into that Christmas theme. Moving right along, on my ring finger, I'm going to be doing a French tip, but I'm going to be keeping it a little bit different, making it a little unique, just so I can pull in some other items from the box and include them in the nail set. So I'm starting off with that green color and using the same line brush as I used for all of the other nail art on this nail set, and I am just drawing on my smile line. Let me just tell you, this was a little bit hard to do just because I knew I wasn't going to be filling it in. I don't know, I was just struggling a little bit more than I usually was, but honestly, I really loved how this nail turned out. I thought it was very unique and looked really nice. After I had the smile line, I did go ahead and flash cure that just so I wouldn't mess it up when I'm moving on to the next step here. And for the next step, I am just going to be outlining the nail, kind of just giving a outlined French tip look. And I do want to mention that when I was doing this nail set, I did kind of have a plan in my mind. And when I do plan out my nail sets, I kind of draw it out on like a piece of paper and just kind of have ideas like flowing in my head, what colors I want to use, kind of like what I want to do on each nail. And I don't always do that, but sometimes I do. And for this nail set, I did do that. But then once I was doing the nail set, I was like, the colors are just not pairing well in my head. The green Christmas tree sequins here, they were just like a super bright green, and I just didn't think it looked good with the darker green that I was using on all of the other nails. So I had to think quick and like think, what should I do? I'm obviously not going to redo all of that nail art using a brighter green. So the first thing that came to my mind was actually just tracing the sequins and just like drawing them on, like hand drawing them using that darker green color. But this was very easy to do. I did it to both of the ones on my pinky. I also did it to all three of them on my thumb, and it was very quick and easy. I was very surprised. I think this may be a new little nail hack. You can like put sequins in your nail and then like draw them on so it makes it look like you drew it, and no one will ever know that there is actually a sequin underneath that you just traced. I just thought that was so cool, and it definitely helped bring the nail set together a little bit more. But I was also feeling that I needed to bring red into the nail set. I feel like most Christmas nail sets, if you have green and gold, if you don't add red, then I just feel like it doesn't pair perfectly. And with the glitter red being on my pinky and my thumb, it was just throwing me off a little bit. So I did decide to use a red, and I just grabbed a Beetles gel liner, and I am just going to be using this red, just adding a little bit of red touch to each of the nails. On the striped nail, I went ahead and just added a red line at the top, just matching the gold. For the French tip nail, I'm just taking the red and doing like that same little outline design as I did using the green. Also on that nail, I did go ahead and do a gold smile line on top of that, just to kind of bring everything together. And as soon as I added this red, I just knew the set was coming together so much better, and I was beginning to really like the nail set. Also on the bow nail, I just decided I would take a dotting tool and use that red on the green just to add a little touch to it, bring out that red, and just kind of have it be a very cohesive Christmas themed nail set. I also wanted to use these gold snowflake stickers that were included in the box. So I went ahead and pulled one off that kind of looked like a snowflake ornament and placed that in the like French tip area. And then I also took these little stars just to add to the sticker, and I kind of put them over top of the line, like the little dangly part of the snowflake, just to add a little bit more to it. And then I also took one of those stars and placed it at the bottom of the snowflake, just to kind of pull the whole thing together. And I thought this nail was really good. I thought it looked so cute, and I was just so happy with how everything was looking. So I'm now just going to be taking a glossy top coat and applying this to all of the nails, and then I will be curing for 30 seconds in the nail lamp. I really hope that you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I do have a 10,000 subscriber giveaway coming soon. As soon as I hit 10,000, I will be doing a huge giveaway. So make sure you subscribe if you want to be around for the giveaway. After the top coat was cured, I was looking back at the items and I decided to pull out these charms. I feel like one of those chunky kawaii charms would have looked good as well, but just to keep it a little bit more casual, I decided to go with this little Christmas tree charm, and I am just going to be applying this to the top of the French tip nail using some rhinestone glue. I went ahead and just put that where I wanted the charm to be. I went ahead, placed the charm, moved it around. Once I liked the placement, I did go ahead and cure for 30 seconds in the nail lamp. After adding on the charm, that was the last finishing touch to this nail set. I'm now just taking my cuticle oil, applying that to my cuticles, rubbing that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And I really liked how this nail set turned out. At first, I was a little bit worried when I was doing the nail art with only the gold, green, and white. I was just not loving the set, and once I covered those Christmas trees with the darker green and added some red into the nail art, I fell in love with the nail set. I think this is a very good Christmas set. Not my absolute favorite from what I've done this year, but I do really, really love it, and I love that it's a long set. Recently, I've been doing some pretty short nails, but I'm super happy that I went ahead and did long nails today. Here are some outside shots. I really hope that you guys did enjoy the video. I will be leaving the links in the description box if you do want to purchase any of the products I mentioned or used. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.